Now I did. This is OGS. Yes, this is OGS. And welcome, YouTubers. Sorry, I forgot to hit the button, so I'm mid-game. Well, not mid-game, it's beginning game. Orthodox, approach, back off, approach, defend, back off. There, now you're caught up. So here, this is the one that I should be playing. We could also play here. We can also play over here. Mondays, I go live on YouTube, yeah. Mondays are a bit more serious with basics, so I feel like it's okay to put it onto YouTube. Other days, not so much. Yeah, other days, not as serious, so I don't stream on the YouTube on those days. I'm getting kicked. I don't like that move, but that's fine. That's not something I have to answer. I could, though. I could play here. He'll play on the bottom. I surround the top. That's fine. I play here. He answers top. I ignore and approach bottom. Also fine. This is the concept of me-I. Not to be confused with me-knows. Because me-I's are up here. Okay. Yeah. Let's go and teach him about Sente. Can I cut through you? The answer is no. The answer is going to be no. You know, I didn't check to see if he's on the up and up. I have way too many tabs open already. Let's do a little bit of a dive on his character. All right, he's having a bit of a rough time. His opening is solid, so the fact that I'm seeing all of this red means he's weak to cutting points. Is my nose between me eyes? Could be. So his mid game is the weak point. His opening's fine. The mid game is going to be troubling him. So what part is it? What part is the problem? I don't kill Qs mostly. It's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. Okay. So I can ask for more, and so I shall. All I'm doing is keeping him out of the little box that I'm creating. Go teachers can't be psychologists. Yes, we can. You're like, oh, I see from that move there that you have a problem with your father. Yes, I see. You clearly trying to be strong man on board. I have feeling your father was strong man in family. Or perhaps you did not have one. And now you're trying to make up for it. Yes. Now you backing off like little... Tell me about your mother. Oh, we're not. No, him defending is perfectly good. I was just getting lost in the bit. It's fine. We are on YouTube. That's fine. We were just doing a bit. He's fine. I'm gonna try to surround some stuff. Not trying to murder. But I do have to surround. I can't let him out and ruin everything I have for free. So he can do this. He'll live. It's fine. Sir, I need you to not do whatever you're doing. Just live. Just don't be dead. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. Just don't be dead. Now, if I play here, does he die again? Likely. We'll play here instead. There we go. A very deep invasion. I think you'll have to agree that he did do a little bit of the deep invades, didn't he? If we play here, we run into a problem. It's a small problem. We just get killed. No. Asking DDKs not to be dead is not bullying. It's just sometimes they don't like being alive. He's fine though. See, look at that. He's fine. He's fine. Ain't no prob. Now, since he did reduce me, I can't let him have 9th line. So we're gonna 2 hairs and some air this reduction. Tiny push. And a tiny hane. You can see we are redeveloping. I could do this. I see no reason not to. I will be a good... I will be a good role model. Now, we could defend, but I should really be attacking here to profit because we get like 30 points off the rip. It's pretty good. If I play here and he expands it, that's 3, 6, 9, 12 extra for him. That's a little dangerous. It's a little spoopy. But I'm going to defend. If I let them live and they're still behind, it means their life was small. If they're unable to notice that, that is regrettable, but not my fault. That is incredibly tiny. That is actually astoundingly small. I don't want to play this. That's a bad shape. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. This is threatening things. We're going to just keep building. Keep it simple. We're going to keep it simple, stupid. That's the way of it there, Johnny. Fix my shape in a minute. I've also got this little shoulder hit here to keep growing that fatty. Regretfully, there are 2 answers here. Answer 1, you play here, he plays here, you go there, he plays this one, and then he gets the 3, 6, 9, 12. But if he's getting 3, 6, 9, 12 anyway, why defend 12 to 12? Like, if I play here, 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 I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, he gets to 12 too, at least. So this doesn't make any... This earns nothing. This earns absolutely nothing. If I give up my 12, and we take some forcing moves, potentially, could I get more than 12 that way? Probably not, huh? Probably not. Probably not. It probably circles back to about 10 or 12. Alright, whatever. Change of plans now. I don't want this one. Since we got smooshed a bit, we'll probably be doing this stupid move instead. He has to turn. Has to turn. Sente. If he believes it not to be Sente, he will learn pain. He will learn suffering. And then he will die. Oh. Oh dear. Alright, pain and suffering, let's go. These 4 stones are now dead. Do we have to? Do we have to? I think so. I think so. If I had gotten this move, I'd be a little bit more comfortable with my territory. But he tried to pick up the 12 points here and like another 10-ish here. And if I just Mr. Magoo that, I think we're very, very screwed. We can do some reductions first. We can do some reductions. Sorry, sir. Cutting points matter. Cutting points determine what your entire rank is. I'll be taking these 4 stones in Sente. I love that we're taking so much time before cutting him to pieces. Oh no. This just got so much worse. If he just gave me those 4 stones, it probably would have been better. Okay. I'll defend. Now that said, killing this is larger than defending the 3 stones. That was not the move you were looking for. No, it's not looking like murder. I just took my profit. Okay, that's good. He's alive now. Can't kill him. There is one way in which I'm not setting a good example, though. You know what that is? I'm kind of like all in one basket. You know what I mean? Oh, for the love of nuts. Is he dead here? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Okay. Sure. Back to Endgame, huh? Also would like to point out, Friendo here has 2 minutes on the clock. Well, we're not really in the endgame portion because there are things that we could be poking. But a lot of queues do play endgame too early. Man, I haven't seen an endgame like this since Marvel. You want to see a trick? We're gonna make all his stones disappear. Kidding. Kind of. Yeah, I could defend here first. We can definitely defend here. And then get ourselves a clamp on in. Not gonna do it though. Making all your stones disappear? Are we being too aggressive again there, Mr. Amaranth? Do you have the opposite problem of Hikaru? You see, Hikaru feared his teacher too much, and it was a problem in his games. Essentially, he's fearing his opponent too much. So he went to, you know, a good old Insei program, and he's being his little scaredy pants. You might have the opposite problem. Kind of starting to think you don't fear your opponents at all. And I think that might be a problem in and of itself. Like some of the caution's gone. Gonna highlight this shape for him. Because now there's that. But alright, very simple game. I mean, the top's dead, so that sucks. The left, I think, is probably dead too, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, it does not exist. It does. You do not fear your opponents. But you do have to respect them. I respect all my opponents. Even when I'm making fun of them. Like, I always pay attention to my shape. Which lens was it? Hold on. Yeah, okay, definitely left lens. What is on that left lens? I don't even see anything on there, but there's obviously something there. Like, I respect my opponents and I will keep myself solid. until they do not respect me, and then I will attempt to murder them with extreme prejudice. That's pretty much how that goes. Nope, we're not murdering. We're not murdering. I'm playing against an 8Q. So I'm just taking big moves. This group was dead, and so is this one, and so is this one. But we're not killing nobody. I love how it's obvious for Dwyrin that two groups are dead when I never thought that they were at risk. Well, so here's the thing. You have to train yourself in the ways of life and death. And that probably sounds hilarious to anyone that watches me ever. Because my life and death is notoriously terrible. But a life and death problem is when a group is completely surrounded. So when this group got completely surrounded, you just kind of have to think. You just check for a second. Is this group completely alive? Where is its shape point? Oh, the shape point, I could probably take it after this move, or reverse. So it's probably not alive. And this one had that inside doohickey thing here. And that one was just an Atari to kill. I recognize the life and death problems in the games, essentially. I just can't always solve them. I'm more like primary care, right? Like, you come in with a problem, I can take a look at your vitals and be like, oh yeah, man, something's way off with you. And you're gonna be like, well, what's wrong? Like, I don't know. That's all sorts of fucked up. You should really, see a specialist about that. And then that's when your life and death would kick in. And yeah. Oh, right. Sorry. All kinds of messed up, I meant to say, YouTube. Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube really hates that. I was watching a content creator who discovered if you swear more than X amount of times in X minutes in your video, at the start of your video, you get demonetized. Good old Angry Joe discovered that. Am I ahead? Now I am. Whatever occurs in this game, Omega Fluff, I am now ahead. Do. Angry Joe Blast from the Past? I mean, he still puts out like, so I like that there's like 3 of them now, and they're pretty honest with their reviews of like movies that come out, shows that come out, and games. And they give their reasoning. They don't always agree. Sometimes one of the 3 likes something, the other 2 don't, or whatever. So his content's really nice. And whether or not I'm actually ahead or not, I'm not sure. If I'm not, and it's because I didn't kill him, it is what it is. But I've said repeatedly that I'm not in the habit of killing Qs. And, I meant it. It's possible I'm not ahead. You're right. This is a lot of territory I gave him. And this isn't. I might be behind. You're right. I might have just lost this. Oh God, they're going to be mad at me because this is a rated game. OGS might be a little bit grumpy at me. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Let's find out. Judges? I'm 4.5 up. Never had a doubt. Never had a doubt, chat. All right, you're right. That was closer than I wanted it to be. You are right about that. So let's review the game. Let's review the game. This was fine. Just this pretty standard stuff, though I don't like the kick. I don't like the kick. Kick is bad. Kick no bueno. Better off, you know, playing over here, playing over here. Just like anything else, essentially. This is a little passive, but fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That should probably be here or here, but it's fine. Just lose a little bit of territory there. This isn't bad, but it is center based. I'd be tempted to grab the last side move before center. And now here we're doing something weird. We're just going all in trying to live, but he can't live. He's dead. That's just not alive. Sorry, but it's not. You can play here if you wanted. You can just keep playing here, but there's no, there's nothing here. So this group is already dead. Now the problem is, why did he play that? That's a bit strange. He's on the 9th line on the bottom, but he's trying to reduce everything right now. He had the right idea for a while. Like, he was trying to play lightly here. He could totally do that. He'd be like, I'm not buying enemy lines anymore. So now what are you gonna do? You know? Maybe I have to fall back and defend. Then he could be like, hey, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I'm defending. But that's freaking huge, mate. Because I can't get past this. Those massive expansions. Instead, he went all or nothing, so he's dead now. But we let him live. We are not monsters. Took the outside, defended. Passed, very bad. Take big move, super importante. And then here, as we saw, this just went all over the place bad because he didn't defend this. He defends here, he keeps territory. Now, regrettably, I'm probably going to do this into this, into probably this one. And that's rough. That is rough. I got a nice big bottom area here. The middle is all nice and gravy. We got to reduce a bit. There's still a monkey jump over here. Little awkward, but it's better than dying here, which unfortunately he did. Like, here all you got to do is this, this, and then connect. Yes, the 4 stones are dead. There's nothing you can do about it. So, tough cookies. Instead, he played here, which caused this group to die. There's no saving that group anymore. This group is now dead. And then the truly evil life and death sequence was was here. Because now that's dead. And there's no way around it. Because essentially with one move, I get to kind of like undercut 2 different places simultaneously, which is how that gets dangerous. And then if he played this one instead, we'd go and play here. Now, I'm not entirely sure if we can kill the whole thing. I kind of want to say no. Well, no. That's an Atari, isn't it? So we can't do the loop-de-loop. Same problem. We can't do the loop-de-loop. Maybe you can kill the whole thing. Maybe you could. And then this is a problem as well. But generally speaking, just the broad strokes of making sure you get to keep your points and play, you know, some Sentai endgame here and there was enough to win the game. Without all the murdering. Yeah, you attempted to reduce everything the wrong way. Because you can't reduce everything, because your opponent's stones fundamentally are worth something. So trying to remove all of it implies they're worth nothing, which is not how the game works, so now you're overplaying. It's possible. It's possible he will think that. If he looks at it with AI, he'll see some pretty big graph things where he was dead. So he shouldn't quite think that. And given that he was in a life and death position 3 different times that game, with white never being in a life and death position ever, these are all red flags. These are all really, really big red flags that something's going off on your play. So, it's all up to him. All right, I think we're done. There's that resident MAGA again. I forget how many times he's had to change his name. I don't know why they just don't ban him. Like, he's obviously a troll. But they don't for some reason. I would. All right, let's play a bit of a... So that was an 8Q game. I do want to play a mid-Q game. I do want to play a bit of a mid-Q game. No, not for that. His name... So, the first name that he registered was F. Joe Biden. And then he had another variation of that. And then he had something about, like, it's the same person. And then he had something derogatory towards Obama, if I remember correctly. And then he settled on Let's Go Brandon, which is their version of same thing, you know, F. Biden. And then he's been changing that to find variations that they don't ban. So he's just a troll trying to, like, be edgy and stupid just over and over and over and over and over again. And I know this, I reported a couple of those accounts. And then got deleted. All right. What do we do? I could try a free game against the 5 or a 6Q would be okay. I don't know if we can get one though. But there's no harm in trying, right? Like, this account is currently 6.5, so it's 7Q. I don't really want it to move past this point. Like, it's bad enough CNT is already pretty much out of the running. It's mostly a useless account for me at this point. Let's try 7 to 5. We'll try a 7 to 5. We'll try 7 to 5. Just got here the pretty board. Yeah, that anime-ish board is currently my favorite of all the online boards. I think it's really pretty. I agree. What I'm using here is something one person is creating, one little itty bitty dev that's interfacing with OGS. So it's very much a work in progress. But on the other hand, he is making progress. Where's the settings? There's the settings. Oh, I can't do that. Can't open another tab. Unforge. Yep, see it. Greetings, Lush. Do. Yeah, we'll just see if we can get 5 to 7 Q game. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Like, I could accept that game. 1033, 5Q, but it's ranked. So if I actually took this, we're 100% ranking up. And I don't think I want to do that. I don't have to. All right, we've got Sacorn. All right. Ooh, 3-4 found. Hello, 3-4. I don't think any of this has changed, has it? Board images. Nah, nothing of that has changed. Double 3-4 facing. In my head, he's already lost the game. That is a very tricky opening to use efficiently. So do I think that a 6Q can use tricky openings efficiently? The answer to that is no. Against solid play, this is just going to collapse because it's too low. And he can't stay on the third line and win the game. He'll lose. So what's the plan? We must figure out what the plan is. Regarding last week's stream, discussion IMO, the best pizza is... not Jiseki. Definitely needs to learn Jiseki sequences. I think I will possibly take your corner after answering you once. Shape point. Shape point. I do so likey shape points. Well, Han, if he towers me down, he can't hold because I can go left. Sorry, not left. I can go right. This cut works. He disagrees. Why does he disagree? Here, connect, throw in, connect, kill. Yep, that works. Let's pretend it doesn't. We can't read, chat. We're only 6Q. We can't read that cut works. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a small knight because we're threatening to do clampy times and surround. Okay, dude, now you must see that the cut works. You must see that the cut works. Okay, fine, we'll follow up. We'll follow up, it's fine. It's actually frustrating how hard it was to find Go on YouTube. Well, it's not a YouTube thing, though, Devin. The problem is searching for Go on any search engine is the worst term you could ever search for. Like, if as English speakers we called it ego, that would be a lot easier to find in theory. I could be wrong about that one too. Yeah, we have ego navigation. Okay, International Association of Government Officials. Probably don't want to be involved in that. International government organizations. I don't know. Maybe not. But the fact that the app. Okay, an app. That's ego navigation. Okay, ego would suck too. Ego would suck too. Honestly, we should just all call it Baduk. Because then the term is completely open. That's all you're ever finding. You're only ever going to find Baduk. But no, we just had to call it Go. So yeah, searching for that's always going to suck. All right, so we've got some pretty decent, solid stuff going here. Do I want to extend just for Sente? Or not Sente, but for solid stuff? I do. We're going to play extremely solid. Oh yeah, it'll never take on. It'll never catch on. I mean, you could do Weiqi too. Technically, if English speakers began calling it Baduk, Chinese players might get offended because you chose something else and you decided actively not to use the Chinese word when it is a Chinese game. But I don't know. I don't know. Nice and solid. We are playing. But yeah, it's not the YouTube algorithm's fault. It really isn't. We can do corner side center stuff. We can go low or high. I'm inclined to play high because we have some influence over here. I always use Go game. Go game works. Go game works for, oh yeah, that does. However, in terms of searching for it, I think that one's awkward too, if I remember correctly, from my analytics. Because I used to have a Go game as a tag. And the active searches from it was really bad. Like you had like one person searching it a month, if that. Let's see. Let's go to details. Let's see. Hold up. Let's go for my older videos. Let's go back a few weeks. Let's go to around October, maybe. Okay. I'm being attached to. I'm being attached to. Honey out. He retreats. We follow. We got a wall. Sounds good. What am I? Yeah. Okay. So here I've got Go game in the tag. Let's look at the analytics for discovery. For discovery, reach. Is it under reach? .5% found this video on Bing. Wow. Only 626 subscribers have the bell notification on. No wonder people in videos keep saying, you know, hit that bell. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm learning a lot today. We'll defend right, because that's where we're interested in. Okay, YouTube search terms. Wow. Go game is not even on the list. PoE2. I got one viewer who searched PoE2. They only watched 11 seconds, mind you, because apparently my video reviewing one of Kim Yoon-ji's games apparently had nothing to do with PoE2. One person who searched Cortez de Hija watched the full duration of the video. What? I don't even know what that means. But congratulations, they found it and they watched it all. Wait, 5 people found it by searching Kim Yoon-ji, and they only watched 19 seconds. Different Kim Yoon-ji. Different Kim Yoon-ji. Yeah, there's a different Kim Yoon-ji, isn't there? Yeah, there's a different Kim Yoon-ji, isn't there? Yeah, that's probably the one they were looking for. That is probably the one they probably weren't looking for that. They were probably looking for this one. Understandable. Though, cool that that's up there. Anyway. The great hole of SEO. That's for sure. Now, I could play here, and if he comes out, we can just fight him, but we're trying to play solid, so we're going to play here instead. No, Kim Yoon-ji is great. Are you kidding? The strongest female pro player in the world? Okay. That's dead. Everybody should be able to look at that stone and recognize that it's dead. Why? Because groups need eyes. Eyes usually involve bases. This can't get that. So we could just move this around it and then it dies. I mean, that's just what happens to it. Now, I could jump out and make this a little bit more interesting. I won't, but we could. So do we think the name has been a major limiting factor in interest in Go? Well, it's definitely something that people aren't going to find organically by searching most of the time. That's kind of also why I try to include like strategy game in my tags occasionally. People do search for strategy games. If they search for strategy game, they could find it. Board game is another one. Tell you what, I won't be a complete jerk. I'll be a complete jerk. I'll take this. All right, I will go back and do this one there. Yep. Do. So we ran the small knight, so we cut the small knight because we were strong in the area. I know that we're strong in the area because we have a literal immortal wall staring at that small knight. Well, we cut it. Simple as that. I don't know what that is supposed to be doing. Does he want to like Atari here and then like play here and then self Atari? I don't know. It's weird, but that stone's obviously dead. I now see his plan revealed in all of its glory. Now, are we going to be a jerk? I know what you're thinking. You're not contemplating sacrificing the 2 stones to kill everything in the middle of the board, are you? No, I'm not. I'm gonna sacrifice 4. It's fine. Hold tight to what we're doing. I'll just play nice and simple, chat. Well, that was Sente, sir. So it's holding back the 6Q. At the moment is definitely that he doesn't know how to invade. Regrettably, right now, we can say with some authority, he does not know how to invade. He keeps just plopping a random stone right next to all of you where you're strong and hoping it works out, which is having the unfortunate side effect of killing himself repeatedly. Top's about to die too. So that's unlucky. He does not respect my authority. Like right now. Can he live in where he's threatening to poke? No. There's no chance. Now, I could play this, but the shape is kind of, you know. We'll play here. Top might die in a minute. Where are you going? Sorry, Sacorn. But I regret to inform you, influence is not a scam. Ladder definitely worked. I can't read ladders. I have known Don players that could not read ladders. Therefore, reading a ladder is a Don level skill. We're playing at 6Q. Also, did it really work? I didn't actually check it. Because he cut, I just made the assumption that it didn't work for him. That it didn't work for me. I didn't even look at it. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it worked easy, didn't it? No, yeah, you're right. I didn't even look at it. I'm like, he's cutting me. It must work. I didn't even glance at it. But you're right. I should have. I should have. No, the 6 Don can read ladders when the 6 Don chooses to read ladders. Therein lies the problem. The 6 Don didn't even bother reading the ladder. So he played something that didn't work. He gained things from it regardless, but he still didn't respect anything I was doing. That is muy unfortunate, as they say where I come from. So, did anybody else watch the superb owl yesterday? Any bird watchers in here? Who won the sports ball? I'm not sure who won American handball. Yeah, I'm not really sure who won American handball. Then again, I don't even know who was playing. I don't follow that stuff. But I did follow that the halftime show made a lot of people grumpy. Well, not a lot of people. Oh my god, I killed myself. This is what you get for not paying attention to your game. Fine. Yeah, I did pay attention to the fact that the halftime show apparently So I did go back and watch the halftime show. I did go back and do that. You can K7. If I K7, he plays here. I have 2 liberties. There is nothing I can do after that. I don't really want to answer. I want to attack this and make up for lost time. But I believe in the strength of my basics. It is fine. Did you see the article in The Economist last week about Go? They had a great podcast episode of Drum Tower about Go and current events, too. I did not. Sir, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were trying to kill me. Could you, like, not? Like, oh my god, can you not? Now, here's the question that I have to ask myself. The fact that he is not reading this cut and it working to kill these stones or these stones means I don't need to defend here. Do I do it anyway? Okay, tell you what. 2 hairs and some air. We're not going to kill the 2 stones. But I will take this one as a souvenir. Yeah, I read it. The real question is, did anyone watch the finals of the Speed Chess Championship? Yeah, I totally. I couldn't believe when the dude began playing with his bishop. That was something, huh? I have no idea. All right, that's probably Sensei. There you go. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know chess terms, okay? I was winging it. I was just winging it. What do you want from me? Is he trying to kill me? I'm beginning to think this guy is not on my side, chat. You just need to know the Queen's Gambit and you're golden. Does the Queen's Gambit involve a stable boy? Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch this. Would the Queen's Gambit be on Game of Thrones? Is what I'm asking. I guess. Like what precisely is she gambling here? By the way, hi YouTube. Sorry. Sorry. I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube. There. We're live. We're live perfectly. Now the question is, can he even save these 2 stones? This will be an amazing... No, this isn't going to be an official video. You little monkey, could you stop jumping around? He's trying to live with these stones. So I want to circle back to this idea of what he's doing right now. Let's assume that this did live. Once again, we find the very classic problem of someone overplaying massively, and here's why. If this is alive, actually, I can highlight it better this way. Don't worry, we're probably only going to lose one more Bimmy period. But we got one left. So this would be... Stop it. This would be a group. This was technically its own group, but don't worry about that. And then we've got this as its own group. That is its own group. This one is its own group. That became its own group. This was its own group. That's its own group. This is also its own group. Like, bro. No. Yeah, absolutely no. Like 8 different groups, maybe 9, depending on how you look at it. You're not breaking proverbs anymore. You're feeding them. You're like putting it feet first into a wood chipper, and then like trying to spit it into my mouth like I'm a baby bird. Like just, no. Mm-mm. The proverb is real. Making that many groups is bad. Could you please take back that metaphor? I can't unhear it. I'm gonna have to make an AI video of a baby bird being fed, but it has Bat's face. No, you really don't have to do that. You really don't. That is not something you have to do, I assure you. What on earth are you doing? He wants to play here and then cut here. No. There, I removed it completely. Sir? And you'll also notice when you have someone doing this kind of thing, they don't usually have a lot of points. Case in point, fully surrounded corner, fully surrounded corner, fully surrounded corner. I applaud. He's not even trying to save the 2 stones. That gets it. Okay, I spoke too soon. All right, let's see what you got. Do 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 do. And connect. Is it harder to win as a queue by playing territorial? So whether you play territorial or influential is a bit more of a stylistic choice that queue players don't need to bother with. Because no matter how you play, I don't know what that is. I think it's a misclick, so I'll just pass as well. It's fine. No matter how you play, it's going to be irrelevant if you can't find big moves. And a lot of queue players are really working hard at, well, hopefully working hard at finding big moves. You know? So you need to like concern yourself more with that than a certain style of play. And most of the time, your opponents will be giving you influence in today's meta. That's just all there is to it. Like, they're going to be 3-3ing you, they're going to be attaching, they're doing all sorts of just weird stuff, right? So whether you like it or not, you're probably going to be getting quite a bit of influence. Now, if you're the one 3-3ing, then you'll be playing for territory, but I'd recommend you don't do that. Because you can only do that if you're good at reductions. Okay, weird, but sure. You can only do that if you're good at reductions, attacking, defending, yada yada yada-ing. The person who taught me exclusively 3-3'd and played for reductions. That's a problem whenever someone exclusively does anything, because then it implies that you can't play the other way. And if you can't play the other way, then there's stuff lacking in your Go. Like, they're both completely valid. So why do you have to play one way instead of another? Like, what's up with that? Shouldn't be a problem, right? It's like, well, this is my style. No. There's something about the 3-3ing that you're relying on in order to win. But it's not a magical move that insta-wins. It's only, what was it, 0.5 difference? No, 0.3 difference, I think, compared to approaching normally, right? So if you're using it as some sort of I win button, then that means I'm hearing you're trying to rely on trick plays. You're just trying to trick play your opponent. Oh yeah, yeah, of course they're better than you at reading because they taught you how to play, so they're probably not a beginner, which means they're just beating you up. Essentially, that's what they're doing. I would question how much educational value is in whatever you're receiving. I heavily question it. All right, opponent resigned. Once again, we review this game. Then we can see a couple of things that went not so great. Like right away, we shouldn't have these on the board. These are quite complicated openings to try to use. I don't actually know what they should have done differently. I think they have to ignore an approach. I think this has to be used very, very aggressively to start contesting immediately. Obviously this isn't really Joseki. Here, into here would be a thing. This just isn't. I mentioned this earlier. This is just death. Nothing for it but death. They could play here instead for sure. Only problem is ladders work. So that's a bummer. We could Atari. Now we've got, whoops. Now we've got ladders every which way. So unlucky. Same thing. Cut still works. That's a bit odd. I would just approach normally. You know, I don't see a reason not to. This was very weird. This kind of was like the 3-3, only very worse. Now, we could play this kind of thing, but he has to be careful. Because that would wind up being his corner. And now I get to just fight the rest of the board with impunity. He's got 2 groups I can attack, possibly a third. And his territory, his solid territory, is numbering, as I mentioned earlier, very, very, very low. Like it's becoming difficult to get more than 30 points on board. And yet the whole board is under attack, so he can't give me any territory ever, or he's done. And yeah, here it's just game over. You could just keep harassing him if you wanted to. There's nothing Nothing really special about it, just surround it. We cut it, which was fine. Ladders are things, but they don't matter. He needs to immediately defend this area. I don't know how, just something like this, I guess. Like, he gets to surround, great, fantastic. But at that point, I mean, the damage is done. You're cooked. And now the entire middle of the board is dead. There's nothing you can do. Yeah. After here, there's nowhere to go. You don't have your eyes. You're just dead. You're just dead. Unfortunate. Do you think that AI would win from this position as white, though? As what? Which position? Sorry? This one? No. This one? This one? From here? I mean, the board is still open enough, and the AI is, like, stronger than Shinjin so it could. Against most players? Yeah, why not? Totally. After Q12. After Q12, 12, 12, 12, to 12, 12, 12, to 12. Oh, after this move. Where was that move? What was that move? Oh, after this move. Well, let's find out. Enable eye review. Black's leading, but not by a ton. I don't really know if the AI usually loses out when it's ahead by more than a few points. So hard to say. Hard to say. But in terms of, real world value, you've got an immortal wall. You have a stone running right next to it. That's next to impossible to live. You need to get rid of it. If they got rid of it to, like, invade, maybe you have something. Right? But investing in the dead stone, done. Game's done. Game's absolutely done. And therefore, you have to recognize early that that is not a smart idea, and you have to understand the principles behind why it's not a smart idea. But that also goes back to something that a lot of players struggle with, which is admitting when a mistake has been made or when something is just not good for them. That way they can stop going down that path as early in that chain as possible so you don't have, like, catastrophic failure. But a lot of players kind of struggle with that. Like, I do not make mistakes. Like, the players who struggle with that the most, I think, are the ones that you find doing, like, late game and weird invasions and whatnot. All right. I'm done with Sumi Godragon. I can go to Fox now. Death before dishonor. Yeah, being able to admit when, you've lost is really, really important. That way you can identify that as early as possible to keep yourself from losing. If you can't, then it's going to be tough. And there are some content creators throughout the years, I don't want to name anyone specifically, that really shy away from, like, declaring something bad or, like, being severe on moves Because to kind of know their audience kind of gets upset when you do that, you know? I never liked that. What do I want to listen to now? Final Fantasy IX Synthwave. That's AI music. 100% that's AI music. Jazz, but not too jazzy. So this is the jazz music for people that don't like jazz. That's weird. You know, that's weird enough that I'll listen to it. 5 million views. Holy crap. Well, jazz, but not too jazzy made someone $10,000 at least in ad revenue. Way to go, you. Actually, it's an hour-long video, maybe more if they have mid-rolls. All right, let's do Fordon, goatee. Is your hair real or is it AI generated? It's AI generated. All right, so we're 7 and 5. We're slowly getting rid of all of these Sanrinsei attempts. Slowly but surely. When I played Katago, I'd frown on my every second move at best. Well, it depends on how frowny it is. Like, unless it's like a full 1-point mistake, then who cares? Big question, which is better, chess or Go? I am not qualified to answer that question, not having ever learned how to play chess, and certainly not the level that I play Go. In the event that one day I do learn to play chess at the level that I play Go, I will be able to make a more accurate comparison and thus be able to answer your question. Chess has horses?
Start to
True. 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 That's true.
start to play.
I will have to hands it to chess. They do have horses. Do. Chess has horse girls racing. I don't think they have that. That's a different game.
Start to play.
10 and 10 seems sus. Seems sus, but we'll play him. I think you missed a redeem. Oh, did I? I'm sorry. I'm checking 2 chats. Scale, reviewed, redeem this board position. Sure. I'll be happy to do that. What move? What move? What move? Move 9. Move 9? It better be completely fine. Yeah, it's fine. A fract. Just keep playing solid. They're overplaying immediately. Yeah, you're good. All right, so they backed off. We've got this. AI wants you to play here. I still play the old one. They're playing here. That's fine. They'll probably tap here for something over in here to build here later. For now, I play Starpoint. AI hates that too, but it keeps them from being able to double build They're trying to do it anyway. Unfortunate. Now we need to settle. You try to rank up Go T again by committing even harder to San Rinsei and go full cause against your opponents. Your opponents want to give you the influence anyway. This person doesn't. He wants the influence. All right, so we've settled here. Now we take a enclosure. We don't go all in on the one stone and avoid a big move. That would be bad. He is now trying to build again. I don't really have a problem with that, TB Hache. We're going to come out to make sure he can't fully surround me. This is a bad idea from him. I like it. More of your bad ideas, sir. So we could double tap here into here, or we could just go, we'll just play here. 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 You said that repeatedly now. Are you actually going to do it? I don't know. Let's try to play solid. Let's just play solid. $10 has bats, has influence in 30 moves. Oh, this is move 29. I don't got the influence. 30, don't got it. Pay up. Okay, he's dead. I mean, 30 moves after he played K10. All right, so after... How many moves was that? Hold up. 23. Plus 30. 53. Okay, by move 53. I don't think I'm ever having more influence on him. I don't think so. If I play here, there's a poke there. If I play here, there's pokes here. I'll play this one. I have the move number counter on to see when we get to 53. If I pincer, he jumps. I don't want these two to connect. I think we back out, actual. I think the best answer is to play this one. It threatens the cut and allows me to attack him again. That's a specialized move. You would never recommend the counterattack in basics. We would play solidly here, sir. Okay, we'll play solid. You're right. You're right. You're right. We don't do this because we get surround. So... I'll come out. I'll come out. Okay. Is there any reason to block this? There's a cut there. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's just chill. We'll be extending back here in a minute. Do you really want to cut? Yes. I got a bit of an attack on. Okay. We can't kill. We can't kill. Unless we can surround him organically. If we can surround him organically, we can possibly kill. But not before. So we need to push this out to here. We can try to surround. By the way, 54. He still has more influence than I do. I am very territorial. $30 was too few. 30 might be too few. I might be actually be getting influence this game. But not in 30, man. Not in 30. I'm alive. I think we push and cut now, hey?
Yoyomi now starts.
Why push and cut? Why are we trying to kill? Wait, why am I trying to kill? Oh god. There's no reason to try to kill.
Post Eagle gifted 5 subs.
Post Eagle. You're right. But you said 10. That was more than 10, but I'm not complaining. I think there's 5 gifties there. PK Pixel got one. And Nezumi 8. And Goshko Zubaveka. And and Beneath. Bird. It's got to be Bird. Bird is the word. Oh, I want to do awful things to you. Gotta be careful. Don't get bamboozled, chat. He's trying to bam my boozles. Don't let him do it. Why is the person that has a lot of potential flippin' obsessed with invading everything? Invasion, invasion, invasion. What is actually going on here? You're gonna die, by the way. I'm gonna do bad things to you. Ba-doom, doom, doom. Play here, here, here.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
As you will. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you keeping up with me? Unfortunate. Sorry. It's very unfortunate you're not keeping up with the cutting points. But they're basic, brother. What can I say? Cutting points are basic. And I am going to exploit all of yours. Just call me Amazon, because I'm exploiting you. I'm kidding. I love Amazon. Because, you know, Amazon owns Twitch. So I don't talk badly about my corporate overlord.
9, 8, 7.
All right.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I guess we're just going to keep stabbing him.
1.
I don't know. Do we?
2
We should
Yoyomis left.
defend seriously. You said that out loud with like a straight face. Okay, I'll come out and defend first. Bezos is a bit of a psychopath. That sounds like a better reason not to, you know. I've seen American Psycho. Sounds like someone fell upstairs.
9.
But I'm not hearing screaming, so I'm taking that as a good sign. Ooh, classic Hane mistake. Can't do it. You're playing this really fast. You know that you can't do it. So why'd you do it? Wait, if you know that you can't do it, why are you doing it? You're a little corn fuzzling. You're fuzzling my corn, sir.
8.
All right, whatever. Enjoy the Shadow Realm. Now, I should play here, because if he extends up, we got this one, and then we kill. So if I play here, I think I don't know what he has to do, actual. It's a little awkward. We'll just do this. What on earth is that? All right. So hypothetically now, chat, am I alive as is on the left side of the board? What do you think? What are you thinking, chat? Am I alive over there?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am indeed. This is a time Suji, by the way. A really bad one, mind you. Ah, crap. I'm about to do something crazy, aren't I? You know what? I'm gonna give him this for free. Yours, smooch. All right, he got territory. It's fine. But the problem is, his territory is this corner. Not terrible. The stone's here, which he shouldn't have, but whatever. And the bottom of the board, which is not defended.
9, 8.
He's mindlessly cutting me now. This is not a good idea. I have to decide what we're doing. We aren't trying to kill him, are we? Let's just settle. Let's just settle. Yep. Just like the National Weather Service, he's getting defunded. Okay. Now, this is Sente, which means this is Sente, because he has to defend the cutting. Okay, because this is a cutting point, this is Sente, because he can't defend all of this stuff, right? While this is here. Huh. That's what they call a pickle.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
You've got to see the cutting point exist, my man. Or you don't. I mean, that was the other option. You either have to see it or you don't have to see it. Now, technically, if you weren't sure this was going to result in a kill, you could also just like tag here to complete this eye shape, and then Atari and drop down for your second die, and you'd be okay there as well.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's fine. Maybe he's fine. I could be wrong. Maybe he is fine. No, it's Co. Whatever. We're going for it. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm don't care. Behold the Co. Can't connect. Now, this is a picnic Co. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, how is a picnic Co when you're about to die? We're not about to die because we have a lot of Co threats locally. So we can just like attack all the things with our, or just live. Or just live. We don't do anything. Okay, he says, I get to kill this. He gets to kill the left. I am not a crazy murderer. I will take the thing that he offered me fairly, I might add. And we've come to a good exchange. He offered it in exchange, and I said okay. Don't try to kill me, or I'm going to kill you again. That sounds violent. Do you see how that kills, chat? Q's, do you see how this kills? Do you see it? You push, he blocks, and then you've got a cut. Doesn't really matter because what he's doing here doesn't work. It's just one of those, I'm gonna stab you right in the face. Yeah, this doesn't work. Sorry, sir. I so want to do this one. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it now. We'll do it now. We'll do it now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So he plays here, 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 here. Doesn't matter. Wait, he can live. If I play here and he plays here, and I cut him, he gets that one. If I play here, he plays here, here, here. We're gonna cut. Maybe it doesn't kill. Maybe I'm sad. Now when he plays here, and I take, he can play here. Unfortunate. All right. That's fine. We were chasing ghosts. We were looking for Psy. He's been disappeared for a long time. We were just trying to find him.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a huge right side. It is a very huge right side. Tell you what. Let me live. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Are you seriously? All right. Sure enough, white has more influence. Do I have any influence? I am fully surrounded. I don't think I have any influence. Really? Why is it things just break? Why do things just break, chat? Channel points.
9, 8, 7.
I see. The ever-loving.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I don't care. I see why. I see why. I see why. I do get it. I do get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Nine, 8.
Okay, so you did evil laugh. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I didn't put evil laugh back on. My bad. That is my fault entirely. But I got you. I'm working on it right now. You did not just play this. I guess he wants to go all in for Co. All right, where is the thing I'm looking for now? Okay, there it is. It's on that folder. Got it. Upload file.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Flash an icon. I got you. All of my sounds are in my sounds folder. Didn't I already have Evil Laugh uploaded though? Who cares?
9.
Your smooge tactics, I laugh at them. That is my laugh.
That needs to be risen to about 30–40%.
9.
Your smooge tactics, I
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 9.
your smooge
9,
your smooge
9.
your smooge tactics, I laugh at them.
That needs to be at like 90% volume.
That is my laugh.
There you go. I think only overconfidence and evil laugh are currently working. B's gonna cut. Well, I wasn't paying attention to that, so that sucks. I was dealing with evil laughter. What do you want from me? Look, we were dealing with evil laughter. We're fine. We're still ahead. Don't worry about it.
9.
No. We're still ahead. It's all fine. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Only question is, how good is it? This seems intriguing, intriguifying, introrgling. Am I really dead here? Am I really dead here, chat? I might be pressing X to doubt. Okay, no, he can go this way. He can go this way. Okay, I am probably dead. It's fine. The important thing is not whether we are alive or dead, but the friends we made along the way. We are making very good friends here, Captain. See, we are fine. All of my phasers are set to oh my. Do not fear, we are doing quite well. Some people would disagree. These people are known as jerks. We do not like jerks here.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
He's dying again, isn't he? No, he is not. Oh, shit. No, I'm fine. Fear not. I've read this out quite well. We are okay. I'm well aware that we are slightly in trouble there. Which is why I just played that move.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm going to remind myself to turn that down because that sounded really, really loud. Was that really loud to you, chat? Or am I just crazy? That sounded extremely loud. It was okay? Well, I lowered it. Oh, crap. It's fine. We are losing some more stones, but I did not want them anyway. He thinks I did. I did not. What a maroon. A maroon, I say. All right, seriously, am I still up? We're still up. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. That was fine for you, huh? I should probably turn my volume on this down a little bit. Maybe I should turn, maybe I've got my, I got maybe my stuff down. I have a question. Is Fox audio like kind of quiet for you guys? I have a hunch that it is, isn't it? Look, this game was pretty basic until we just got a little distracted. It's fine. I think everything was off for some reason. I'm at 23% audio on Twitch. That could be because you might have like your systems, your like general audio, like maxed the heck out. Like for example, my Chrome is at 36%. So depending on what your browser's at, it could be kind of loudy times. You jerk, McGurk.
7.
I need it higher on other channels. So you think I'm loud? You think I'm loud? I see. Then I should absolutely not. All right, here's a question for you. I typically try to base my audio. Hold up. Let's get through this first, shall we? We shall. Okay. I don't know what to play. Here, I'm going to give you a link. Tell me what your audio is on this channel.
Okay, Dread Queen, man. So you can get like super.
Here. What's your audio? Hello, I can't paste. What the flip? There we go. What's your audio on that channel? What do you guys set your audio to hear him? That'll give me an idea of how much louder I am compared to most other. Pretty similar to yours. Okay. That's interesting because I had to set that to 30%. And if you are setting him to 3%, you must be really maxing out your stuff.
Someone invites you to play.
Yeah, I'm usually 30-40 on his channel. Wait, am I 30-40 on my channel? Hold up. Let me double check myself. Let me double check myself. Yeah. Let me double check myself. Yeah. Let me double check myself. Yeah. Let me double check myself. Cycle. More audio. Cycle. More audio. Cycle.
Will be launched from land. We have our Wyvern Brigade at the ready.
He's a little quieter than I am, but yeah, not by much. They are pretty similar. Have you read the Southern Reach series? Yeah, everyone just like, it depends on their hardware, right? Like me, for example. Here, I'll show you. Are you in my Discord? There, Essalon. All right, so it all depends on, essentially it all depends on like the hardware of the streamers in question. Because with my hardware, I try to keep things, hold up. Yoink. I need to dust that, I know. But yeah, I try to keep that fairly level at a pretty low level, for example. To avoid, you know, getting audio distortion and whatnot. So depending what various people are using for to monitor their audio audio output, your mileage may vary. What, was dead in a few spots? I'm not dead in a few spots. He's dead in a few spots. Look at that, 15-point win. Eat it. That said, a little loud with Andre Bertin. Anyway, so yeah, he was a weird one. Like, he went for heavy influence early and then abandoned it completely. Like, I thought he actually had something going here, you know? But then dying immediately was arguably not the best solution. Instead, it's just invasion. Still poking at my territory. Another invasion. So he went and built the bottom and then invaded me 3 different times. Which is for sure a little weird. He needed to play this one into this one. But even then, it gets really awkward. Because now I can go back and attack the whole thing again. That's definitely going to get awkward. I don't know. He just didn't realize what was happening. His cutting points needed work. Because he let me get a basic cut in here. And he let me get in this cut at the cutting point. Which was also pretty huge. Did I even need that? I think I did. Because we could make an exchange, admittedly. I don't think there's any reason to make an exchange, but you definitely could make an exchange. Then we'd probably invade. Yeah, I definitely missed a few things, hey? Anywho, and then we're not going to talk about what happened on the left-hand side. That's just... Nothing happened over there. Tell you what. I admit, that game was a little bit difficult to follow. Let's see if we can play it a bit simpler.
Start to play.
Stronger player. Oops, hit my microphone, sorry about that. Yes, this is the fundamentals in audio. There's a lot of audio crap that goes into this kind of thing. And this is just on a 1 PC setup.
Start to play.
Okay. I'm sorry. Is that 40,000 games played? Maybe a bot. He plays 30 games a day. I'm not playing him. Could be one of those humanoid body bots. 40,000.
Start to play.
That is a 4 with at least 4 zeros. True story. True story.
Start to play.
All right, we got here. I have no idea. Too many people with only 1 win. Or 1 game. You forgot the redeem again.
Start
Wait,
to
what
play.
redeem? Oh, the redeem. You're right. I did. No, I didn't. I looked at that. This was the redeem, wasn't it? Was it looking at this? Was there another redeem? Yeah. There was he just wanted to know what this position was like, and yeah, it's just completely fine. Like you can just go and surround, you can go and attack, whatever you want, because your opponent's just like overplaying.
Start to play.
6 and 6. All right, it'll be a great game. Very 6y. I double 4-4. It's a simple opening. Simple opening, and I'm poaching high because it's easy. You remind me of that snake from Zootopia. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He's gonna pincer me, isn't he? All right, pincer me. Let's go. Only reason why you'd play here is because you plan on pincering to surround. There's another reason, and to avoid that, we used to play this back in the day, but the AI is like, you're not going into the corner. I don't like you anymore. And then a bunch of, people with very interesting opinions of their gameplay are then like, well, the AI says that's, 0.5 a mistake, so I can't play that anymore. It's just like, what? So we're alive right now, and if I play here, I'm an idiot. Because if I play here, this is dead. But it's Gote. I don't want to play Gote. So now if it's this into this as kind of like a Mii exchange with me having Sente. But you know what? I don't care. There, I'm alive. I'm over it. Bang. Do whatever you want. Okay. Fine. We could split. Let's go and play here instead. This area is kind of growing. This is correct. Pushing me in the corner is correct. We are very, very territorial right now, apparently. All right. Well, I don't like symmetrical positions. That means what works on one side works on the other. Let's go. 5th shoulder. We're not invading because we can't make a base. I'm leaning towards the 5th shoulder. Reduction. Easy reduction. He says, I don't like you. I don't care. You gonna just go all in? No? Okay. Turning. We can play here. You're gonna die. Your cutting points are showing. Can I have your stones? That isn't a no. It is what it is. Space, we can cut through this, which we will do now. He can't hold it. His wet noodles cannot do this. These stones are dead or I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut you again. And this is a small knight, so I'm going to cut that too. Okay. That's going to be fun. Let's keep cutting. He's all in on the middle. Forcing move, otherwise I can go ahead and kill. And now he's mixed shape. This isn't a concern. All in. Why are you doing this? You can't poke at the shape point. Don't worry about it. I know a lot of queues are terrified of it. No reason to be. Now we'll fix his shape. Sorry, fix my shape. Someone's fixing their shape. If I play here, we'll defend. You get that with Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I watched episode 1 and 2. I've not seen 3 and 4. Pushing and cutting is pretty hot. But you know what else is hot? Murder. Are we doing a Dark Urge playthrough? Am I trying to just murder him? He keeps creating bad shapes for me to cut. And so interesting thing about this game is he's got his eye in a good place directionally. The only problem is the shapes he's using to try to play into his good direction. He wants 2 stones? Okay. Don't bother me none, bro. He knows he's in trouble. He's defending himself very fast. He's had to accept... Oh. Are we going back to our Dark Urge playthrough? Possibly. Possibly. This game went for middle really fast. He did go for middle very fast, didn't he? Keep them separated. Just like the song says. Now, unfortunately for him, I have not ruled out murdering this yet. I haven't ruled it out. I may never rule it out. By the way, this was a bad move. I should have played here so I can kill a top. This is an instance where I should absolutely have ruled out murder. I don't think you're going to like me.
Yoyomi now starts.
No, you're not going to like me at all. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you should not have done that, my friend. You're going to die. You seriously played that intentionally? That takes your breath away. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As we know from the theory of 6, 7, if I Hane here, we can kill him. But this isn't Sente, so I can't. So we have to uphold the theory of 6, 7.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, it is. Weren't you here for that? We had a lovely discussion on it. It was fantastic. don't like you. Just because we don't like him doesn't mean we should murder him.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yes, it does. You missed it. Yep. We went over the whole the living thing, where we got to explore the wonderful topic of 6, 7. Die for me. Ooh, I'm so in the mood for a Dark Urge playthrough. There you go, yep. We really need 7 here. 7, we can stop. We can get one of the sides that we need, and then we can't throw in at both. So this is the theory, as many Go scholars have pointed out. It is the theory of 6, 7. Yep. 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 On the bright side, think about how easier it's going to be to teach kids to play Go. Think about it. Think about it. Like, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Hold up. Are you trying to kill me? Because you know, oh, fuck! There was no reason to get that stone cut off. I'm sagged. Whatever. Can I find it? A really stupid thing came across my feed the other day of, I don't know, it was like
8, 7,
this short
6, 5,
of
4, 3, 2, 1.
like I don't know, some like really young kid at like a Walmart or something, and they found that one of the prices was 67 cents, and they were just going absolutely crazy. It was like the best thing that they've ever found in their life.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can't find it though.
Yoyomi now
Yeah,
starts.
I don't know. Can't find it.
Yoyomi now starts.
Yoyomi. Yoyomi is now a start. I don't think I can play this. Nor do I. Nor do I. Do it anyway. Did it never occur to you to wonder why I was going to do that? This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. This is fine. I'm just going to push out into your main area here. Rumor has it this is where all of your territory was. Awkward, eh? Atari. I would be careful or you're gonna die. That was the opposite of what I just told you to do. Well, unlucky. Cutting points. I do not know what is a good idea.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I think we can play here. We're not throwing this. It's fine. We're good. Why would you assume that I'm throwing? I don't do that. I don't throw. Doom da doom da doom boop da boom. You don't understand. I defeat 8 Dons. Occasionally. Do you...
thank you for your subscription.
Thank you for your resub. 24 months. Much appreciated. It works. I'm glad to see that my alerts are working. I uploaded like 5 variations today, so yeah. Glad to see that one's the old things are working. You're thinking this is where I'm going to make a mistake. I think you're right. I have made a mistake. If I play here, he plays here.
9,
Here,
8,
here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chat, I
Your
confess
left.
to not knowing what to do. If I play here, he plays here, we Atari. He takes, we Atari. He connects. We Tiger Mouth. He attaches, we Hane. That's getting sketchy as hell.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Alternatively, we play
4,
here. No, we
3,
play here.
2,
He pushes, he
1.
pushes, he pushes, and then defends.
Last Byoyomi.
I have an idea. Is it a good one? It is a one.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, I've got an idea. You can't kill me. I have already read it. But the theory of 6-7 says I can potentially kill you. Hoo. Can't do it, can you? Can't do it, can you?
9, 8.
Why are you saying throw? Why are you saying throw?
4,
The middle's alive because I haven't cut this off yet,
2,
but it's in the back of my head of things to do. I want to play here and kill you. I do. Now, if you don't go back and live, I will cut you to pieces in front of your family. Mean that in a nice way. Smooch. Smoochies. Smoochy smooch. Yeah, I can't go back and play it. But we can keep this killed. That is, as they say, poggy woggies. Kill him K8. Problem, it's more difficult than that. If I K8, he can Atari here, right?
6.
And then there's a
5,
connection, and then there's like
4, 3,
stuff.
2, 1.
We must be wary. Be wary of traps.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Uncertainty. I think the throw in here was actually the correct answer. No, it's not. You play here. You just play here. You're fine. You're right. You're right. You're right. We're okay. I was hallucinating. We're fine. He's still dead. Doesn't K cut no matter what? Does it? Are you certain? Art thou certain? If I cut, he Ataris. I take, he Ataris. There's now a tiger mouth here. And then he can connect. That was not K8. Oh, is this K8? Oh, this K8. That I was looking at too. But then I have to look at the things here and stuff to see if I ever get the chance to actually play the things. Or if you can, maybe just get this one on Sunday. So we'll have a Liberty shortage technically here for half a second. I don't have to answer you, and so I will not. This is all of his territory. How goes everything's over on YouTube? I have to go back and watch Zootopia to see like what I'm reminding someone of. Let's kill a bunch of stones over here. Sounds fun. Now, I like playing basic games, but I can't help but think that maybe they're not that basic when all of my territory is currently under my opponent's stones. Isn't it weird that how often that happens? They always hide it there, you know? Why do they always insist on hiding my points under their stones? Personally, I think that's a little bit weird. Am I the only one? Hey chat, I might get this wrong. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Blue Stolly, the devil. I mean, YouTube is now actually recommending me the devil music.
Nine, 8, 7,
Nah.
6, 5.
Are you trying to do something stupid to me? How dare you? You can't live in there. You know how strong I am? It will not work. Whatever it is you're thinking, I have already thought of it twice. Die. See? More of my territory under his stones. They should really stop hiding it there. Okay. For what reason should I care about this? I shouldn't. I do not fear you. It's your job to fear me, not the other way around.
Nine. 8.
What is the point of that? I don't know. I don't think it much has a point, to be honest. You played Gote? I'll play Gote. We can all play Gote together. Some people think the empty space looks dull, so they insist on decorating it with their stones to add some color to your territory. Oh my god, that's so cool. Go is such a nice game. I dig it. That is very well mannered of them. Dun, 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 dun. I think this is fine. This game is long. I mean, when they never resign, it kind of gets long. You're trying to go here, here, into here. Yes, I know what you are trying to theoretically do. Wait, you shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Give me the 2 stones and I'll go away. Give them to me. They are mine. All mine.
Nine.
I just want 2. I just want 2.
6.
I didn't take the whole thing. I just want 2.
4,
That's all I
3,
want.
2.
So you have chosen death then. Very well. I respect it. I respect it. Counting to 4 is difficult. It is.
9.
It's not that he can't count to 4. It's more that he's deeply in denial about how badly the game is going. And once you've gone down that rabbit hole, it's hard to get out of it. Like, he's been behind this entire game. I'm up by 100 bloody points.
9.
But you can see how he keeps trying things all over just because, right? Because it's hard to, like, you know, immediately change directions and then just stop doing the thing that you've been doing over and over and over and over and over again. Because things turned badly for him pretty early on. Like, this was fine. This is fine. This is fine. This was okay. He was on top of his game here. Here, I'm not sure I would do that. I think I would probably consider just doing something different just so I don't have a symmetrical position. I do not want symmetry. Symmetry means whatever works on the left will work on the right. We don't want that. I reduced. And immediately we saw his massive greed start coming out. Like, why would you pincer here? It's not like I'm going to play this, right? And then go way over here. There's no connection. So what on earth are you afraid
Hey,
of?
so you've been subscribing. Thanks for that.
U.S Go, thank you for the prime gaming. Much appreciated. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way across the board, right? So there's no reason to freak. But people are always worried that they're not gonna get enough, that their opponent's gonna have too much, you know, all of these different things. So then they're kinda, you know, doing other things here. Now he tried to back off into good shape, but that gave me a free turn. And now he needs good shape again. That way he can actually keep attacking me. This is where, once again, good shape wins the day. But he's like, I bet I can kill this. It's like, really? With all of your bad odds, you think you can kill me? You're crazy. So we start getting all of this in. Now he's got cutting points and he has to defend. He'd love to do this for sure. But remember, he's trying to kill me, right? And you can't kill from this position. You're dead. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. So that means he can't defend here. Which means he had to push. But by pushing, he didn't defend here. So now that's mine. Could I have done this one? This works. I think so. I don't think you can actually save both. This is probably this is probably better. This is probably better to get more. I kind of cut him in a bit of a conservative fashion. And again, same thing. His middle is still pretty strong. So defend it. Make strong shape and you can get a nice return on your investment. When you don't, pop over and over and over again. It's just, I'm just going to stab you. Once again, I'm defending shape. M10 might have been an overplay. M10, 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 M10. I don't think that cuts an overplay. Because this is correct. A defense here is correct. This one might not be. I will give you that this maybe should have been here. Or maybe should have been here first. In order to play larger. But I don't think the cut is an overplay. But let's find out. That's a valid question. Hey, look, I stopped losing. Imagine that. Wonder what in the Sanrin say is going on with that, huh? Scrolling down, catty cat. Need to move things around on my desktop. There we go. All right. So according to this, the AI is like, yeah, you're ahead in every way because it doesn't. Oh, it does like it. It's actually okay with it. What didn't it like? It wanted the star point instead. That's interesting. Only a 0.5er, who cares? And I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. I don't mind this so much. And then we could have played a Gotame, but I took the Sentei one, as you can see. Attacking me, I guess, is a thing that you could theoretically do. I don't like it, though. Could turn, didn't want to. Trying to surround, not great, like I mentioned. He needs to be bugging out. He can't hold this. The AI is agreeing. Okay, that would have been bad, apparently. I thought it would have been okay. Why is it bad? Oh, because we only get the one stone. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. This sucks. This sucks. You're right. No, this actually sucks. Because if I have to go and do this one and go back, yeah, you're right. That sucks. That's terrible. And bangerang. Yeah, not overplay. The shapes that he has are too no bueno. Also, apparently we're at 99.6 to win right now. Because yeah, it's just his shapes are just not solid. So he just can't hold what he has. So if I played a bit more thingy. Okay, so at this point, if I had played a slightly better shape here, then it looks very suspicious on my part, I confess. That looks extremely suspicious, but it's only suspicious because I've just played Joseki. That's why I've got an artificially inflated accuracy. Like any smooth brain moron can play set sequences that you already know are accurate. That's why it's your job to get your opponent out of large set sequences. That way you can see what they really know and not what they're just like regurgitating to you. So in that sense, congratulations to him. He's actually trying to play his own moves, and that's fantastic. But this is just mostly like that stuff. So, but I then start to have to make my own decisions. So I made a defensive one that was wrong. So immediately, now I'm at 90. We're slowly falling out of the 90s as I now have to make my own decisions. Ooh, big one. Big mistake. Because, yeah, he can't actually Atari here. The Atari here sucks. The Atari is, we just back out. And then that would maintain our lovely accuracy, but we didn't. I allowed him to play this one. Admittedly, I wouldn't have actually connected here in a Dawn level game. I mean, a high Dawn level game. I would be going for more, but I'm trying to stay like nice and basic. So we took this instead. And now because of that 6-pointer, we're probably in the 75. Oof. Because of that 6-pointer. And at this point, the AI is just like, you just won. You've already won. Just get territory. Who cares? You're already won. Just take your points. Who cares? And then I mentioned immediately that this was the right move, not the other one, because he needs to not be dead. So yeah, I'm intentionally not playing some of the better moves here. But I mean, when you're 40 points up already, who cares? Why'd you choose G7 over G8? G7, 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 G7. Is G7 here? Why did I do this move right there? Over which one? That has cutting points I didn't like. I thought there might be an issue. Yeah, exactly this. Because there's a push and a cut there. And then there's gonna be like Ataris, pokes, pushings. It just seemed a little bit weaker. Which is why we played here. Though apparently I could have played this one too. But yeah, that seemed a little bit harder to hold. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. I smacked myself the minute I played it. That was stupid. Let's see. Nothing really. I don't really care about any of the rest of this. I actually kind of care about this. But yeah. Here, because of the 6-7 is really good. And then here needs to be there, not this one. It's the same thing, but now we've defended our shape. Now we're in problem land. But we're still fine. Living here perfectly, so I can't really complain. All right, either way, that looked pretty good. Let's play again, though. We're gonna go ahead and spice things up a notch. Let's go up to the 6 dan. Kasumi is still 7 dan, right? Or not Kasumi, Basic Man. We're gonna play more on Basic Man this year. Did Basic Man fall? Basic Man is 1 game away from falling. Yeah, hard to hold basics at that level for me. I'm sure it's really, really possible. And I'm just allowing myself to get baited into fights too often because I grow concerned over territory that high up. Like I see a weakness. I know at 7 dan they're not making, you know, mistakes all day long. So when a sizable weakness comes my way, I'm afraid to not take it and then just beat it for all that it's worth. But I should. Sounds like a good point. I was thinking having to know, not really. If you play short sequences, it's easier to get them to play their own moves faster. But like, for example, hearkening back to everyone's favorite sequence right now, the 3-3. Like, you know, when you 3-3, well, for starters, if you flying knife, you're not breaking anyone out of Jiseki for like 50 moves. But if we play something like this, and they do whatever, then they're going to also be going into here, and then you're going to be responding to this, and they're going to have a set sequence there. And then, I don't know, like you might do something like this one, for example, and then just like expand back. But great, we're done. We're over it. That is dealt with. But the more you leave things open, the more they can just like throw down what's been memorized rather than, okay, position over. I need to come up with what to do next.
Start to play.
Good move. So that one is a program I recommend to everyone to have installed that downloads SGF files. This is called GoWrite. And the reason why I like this one so much is because, well, it's ancient AF, so that's unfortunate. But if, big if, if you are in the habit of downloading SGF files, then you get a lovely feature where if you are sorting if you're viewing by large icons, you get previews of your SGF files. So if you're looking for one and you have a lot, it's a little bit easier to remember which one you're looking for because you get these cool little board previews. It's called GoWrite. So yeah, I definitely love this one. What's it called? Go virus? It's not a virus. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not. But it is old. I don't like it for SGF viewing, unfortunately. But I do like it for that lovely little browsing feature. Because I don't think any other client has it. which is kind of annoying. But then again, nowadays, most people have their SGF files on the cloud. Like it's on OGS, or you just browse your games on, well, I mean, you probably don't browse your games on Fox, because there probably winds up being too many of them. That place you probably do download your games from. See you there, Loosh.
Start to play.
You're playing 7? All right. This is the 6-7 game. We'll see if we can do basics off of this guy. Okay, he's coming at me hard. Take an open corner. There's no way you're connecting. There's no way you're connecting. Like I said, using to connect. That makes sense. If I play here, you can back off into framework. Do I want a framework game? I don't think I want a framework game. You know what? Do whatever you want. Dealer's choice. I don't care. 3-3. 20,000 games. Hold up. How many games do you play a day? That's a lot of games. I think he's human. He was 5 Dan, then he went up to 7 Dan. My, didn't you have an epiphany? Okay. Whatever. Are you gonna split? You're not splitting anywhere.
Did
I don't
your
have to
wife
attack.
cheat on you with your son? Go home and 3-3. Everything is just made better when you go in 3-3.
AI wants me to lean on him. I know it does. I know it does. But then he's going to go all in reducing. AI doesn't like me pincering here. Doing it anyway. He is demanding one thing and one thing only. He's demanding that I take influence. All right. All or nothing game in the center of the... Never mind. Question mark? I've predicted him wrong repeatedly. How curious. He wants influence. I should have pushed here. I don't know why I didn't. I played too fast. Curious. All or nothing, really? Do I want those stones or do I want the corner? Do they have any value to me? Corner's larger. Corner's definitely larger. What I thought. He's going to go ahead and reduce me. As expected. Make the exchange. Now he's undercut, so we can go for an attack if we so feel inclined. And I do. Yeah, just live. This has been your plan the entire time. Just getting a completely surrounded group alive. Oh dear. You don't want to just be alive. You want to be taking more. I don't think I want you to do. I think we're going to attack you for a while. And by a while, I mean forever. What? No. No. Go back and live like a good little boy.
Yoyomi now starts.
Now what? Aren't you going to cut me? Weren't you trying to kill me a minute ago? You are trying to kill me. How very rude of you. You're offering me an exchange. You want my 3 stones, and then I can have your 8.
9, 8.
Losing a period here.
7,
Do I have to
5,
take that exchange?
2, 1.
Must I? Must I really?
2 Yoyomis left.
If I play here, you're going to play here. I'm going to push you. You're going to take. I'm going to connect. You can't sweep or I kill you. So you're going to go back and take, and I get this move. I'm not alive locally.
9,
And I
8,
think you get an
7,
eye.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The people demand murder. I think this was the right move, by the way. But I just can't resist a good killing, you know? Curious. Push, block, Atari. Or push, block, yeah, Atari, take, Atari, fill, clamp. Doesn't look very good, does it?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Valid connection. Push instantly. Hane under. Possibly. That gives me 4 liberties on the quote-unquote inside. I don't think he has 4 liberties. Really?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I think this is a mistake.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a mistake. I should have played there first. I don't think I can hold what I'm threatening here. It might come down to Co. He can't do this into this. You die. Mooch. And doesn't resign. Oh, Fox, never change. Never change, Fox, never change. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, chat. It's all fine. You know, you're giving him a chance to kill you.
8, 7.
I'm not afraid of him. We killed him before. We'll kill him again. Can only swing 40 points by killing? We do not fear zombies. If I play here, he pushes and cuts me. Sounds awkward. We're alive. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I am not running from you. You don't want to keep coming out with your group? That's okay. I'll attack it again. We can make territory off here too. This is, I mean, you can't have a wall that literally is any more solid than this. You want to push and cut me? Fine. I'll build territory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sweetums. I forgot to mention I am going to try to kill you. Did you think I wouldn't? How dare you, honestly. The person that killed me once before won't possibly try to do it again, sir. Secured territory up here. This entire fight's worth it. If I play here... Then he cuts there. It should be fine. like this indeed. I didn't read this out. What's to read? True. You're right, I can't hold that. Very sad for me. Why did I do it? What was I thinking, sir? Except I'm getting more in the middle for myself. Is that what I was thinking? I think that's what I was thinking. Don't you like my thoughts? If I get this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of territory. He gets 4 lines of territory. I'm reducing myself.
9, 8, 7, 6,
That could be a
5,
problem.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We made the choice. We stick with it. The upper right is huge. The upper left is huge. The middle left is also huge. None of this matters.
Yoyomi now starts.
Don't reduce me? Very well. Let's see what you got. Mind if I cut you? You don't, do you? What's the worst that could happen? I will cut you and try to kill you. Just so we're completely clear on what I'm threatening to do to you. I wouldn't want it to come as a surprise. I am not that psychotic to be like, you know what? Trade this for this. Let's go, everybody. We're not that crazy. We're not that crazy. I'm not crazy. I am that crazy. That doesn't do what you think it does.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
We're doing it. What? You think I'm not going to kill you just because you're not resigning?
9.
I don't care. I'll keep trying to fight you, which is exactly the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Curious, my boy. Curious. Can you truly live as is? How disgusting. Chat, his life sickens me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Very well. All because we didn't tag this earlier. Now I have to protect against counterattacks. How gross. On the bright side, my opponent has no territory. We're up by about 40 points. So, like, you know, I feel like we're doing okay. Dude, you're like answering everything that I'm doing. Getting kind of weird. You're after something. You don't want to give me any big moves. There's something you're thinking about. What are you thinking about? Am I being paranoid? Maybe I'm paranoid. Maybe I'm paranoid. I'm probably paranoid. Oh, you get my 1 stone? That's fair. That's fair. I can't complain about that.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
Irritation. You can't go for a kill on me. You must know that. I kind of want to double tap up here because I think this is the last thing that he's going to try. Here, 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 something like that. So we're gonna let this go. We'll take the end game here. And then I'm going to just say screw it and fix that. There, done, over it. Yeah. Should be good enough. Do we play here? You're thinking about murdering him again. Possibly. Is that really so wrong? Chat, is murder wrong? Unfortunately, he's very good at running away. Which I don't have to tell you is very annoying when it comes to stabbing people. As I'm sure you know, murder is an art form. It cannot be rushed.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And yet he keeps running away as fast as he can. I don't care, we're up. It's okay. It's whatever. Ooh, we can play this. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Why do you want to play here? Because you're, I don't know, insanity. Literal insanity, that's why. There's no other reason. I agree. You take that, I'll take this. Deal? Deal? What do you think? Deal? No deal. Okay. Well, fine, be that way. See if I care. Nice kill. Thanks, Eric. Oh, that was a nice kill too. We were up by literally 1 liberty. And now he's just chilling in denial. You can tell he likes swimming, 'cause he is in denial. Probably a bad idea to swim in denial, huh? Nama's Gifto gifting a sub to Ice Cream. Now that right there, I got it. I'm going to say it. That's a pretty sweet subscription.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? It is. Can't say it isn't. Ugh. Push. Push. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do it. We desire certain. This isn't anything.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Do whatever you want. I don't care. We're ahead. Yes, yes, yes. Well, now. That was mildly uncomfortable.
Nine.
Oops. Oh, well. An interesting thing that you just did, and I applaud you for it. Good of you to pay attention. I don't really want him pushing here and having to defend this one. So we're going to play here instead. Tari. And just like that, we don't have to. But Pico lessons. Pico stopped taking lessons some months back. They got busy with other things. He is going all the way to endgame and counting. Now here's the real question. Here's the real question, chat. Is he actually going to counting? Or is this going to be one of those resigning at the last move kind of deals? What do you think? What do you think, chat? We actually doing this? Forgot White's dead? Yup. He's been dead the whole game. Game was over the minute that group died. Maybe he did too. I highly doubt it. It's possible, but I do doubt it.
9, 8, 7.
Yep. Resign at counting. Yep. Yep. Poor dude. Oh, well. Sorry, 7 Dawn. Well, I don't feel bad, because I am 7 Dawn too. So, it is what it is. He's 7 Dawn, I'm 7 Dawn. Fair game. Fair game. I was sure you talked about Pico comeback. They might eventually. They might not. Who knows? They're still in my study group. So we do get in some reviews with the Picos on Tuesdays. All right, so yeah, we had this. This isn't worth the open corner though. That wasn't too great. I wanted the outside influence. I was okay to Hane. This just goes into a cut, and then it kind of gets into some crazy stuff. I was fine with that. Not playing here, however, yes, that was not the greatest thing in the issue of ever, but it's okay. Now, was that move okay? That move was okay. Then this is always fine. Then the attack is always fine. That's always fine. This is always fine. I should have just gone for the surround. That would have been a bit more solid. Then they played there, so they're back to surround. Now, I thought they were going to play here. And then there was a whole bunch of stuff we could try to do over there. But yeah, that's the end. Okay. So there was no chance for them after this. They are unquestioningly dead. Did I kill them in the right way? I feel like the answer is no. Okay. They attach. Was pushing correct? Or was there a cleaner way of doing it? I think it was. Okay, never mind. This was the only way forward. This was not the only way forward. I lose a whole point this way? How do I lose a whole point this way? I guess so. Okay. I guess it's fine. Because they take, but then we Atari here. All right, not the way I would have considered doing that, but I mean, you know, it's fine, I suppose. So yeah, right now, according to the AI, I have 100% chance to win for the rest of the game. Though I don't think my accuracy was that high. My accuracy wasn't that high. My accuracy is only 90%. Huh. Up until that kill, my accuracy is 90%, yeah. I'm sure it declines after this because that's when we start getting lazy. But yeah. So, You are transforming into a bot. I don't think so. I don't think so, because I'm still doing these fun little old school moves that the AI is not a fan of. AI is not a fan of this, but I'm a fan of old school moves. So my accuracy is going down. See, accuracy down, accuracy down. See, more accuracy down. See, now we're at, fuck. Okay, to be fair, this is a really easy fight. Okay, look, to be fair, this is a really easy fight. That's why we're still at 90, okay? But then we played here. Then, see. Now we're out of the 90s. We're at 88, so that's fine. Ooh, that take was apparently really bad. Oh, yeah, it was really bad. Because I literally can't hold it. I need to play here and have him go to, like, Co for life. Yeah, see, now we're human again. We're human again. We're 87. What's my accuracy for that the rest of the game? It's got to go lower, right? My opening. You see, we're at 72. 72. We're practically the same person. I had a second 6-point mistake somewhere. Oh, because whatever occurred, whatever gave me this, right? Because that was a 3-pointer. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that. See, now we're at 70. See, 70. It's fine. Where's that other 6-pointer? 6-pointer. That's a 3-pointer. We had a couple of 3-pointers. Which there's 6. I'm good at 3-pointers, chat. That was 3 into 4. I thought it was okay. We could do more here, apparently. Oh, snap. Are you kidding me? We could have killed this? Okay, well, whatever. Either way, that was a pretty well played game. I can't say that it's not. Like 90% accuracy. I can't say that it was a bad game. Yeah. I don't know. That was a pretty good move. Or that was a pretty good game. Yep. Ooh, YKBCX played. Did he play a good game too? He got wrecked. No. YK. Oh my god. You're down by 42 points. He actually got wrecked. What happened in YKBCX's game? He always loses to this guy. Who are you? You are... Oh, blank face. Right. I forget who this person is, but yeah, blank face always wins against him. Okay. Yeah, he just can't seem to beat this guy very often. He's kind of on the solid side, huh? Like, ridiculously solid side. It's like, nope, you're a crazy person who likes fighting. I know you're a crazy person who likes fighting, so he tends to not engage crazy fighter person when he might be the one behind in the fight, like this point. Like, black wants to fight over here. White took the fight over here instead because black's probably stronger over here. And that became a source of territory. Now he's doing reductions. Who cares about this? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Looking after his shape. And because he keeps looking after his shape, his opponent is struggling to get anything done. And even now, well, I guess now black is okay. But you know white's getting more out of this group because it's so weak. There's no way that there's nothing that's going to be there. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty nummy. If you can hold it, but you obviously can't because of the simple here into here, maybe? Here into here, maybe? Ah. You play there, there's an Atari into that. Yeah, okay. The double peep. Wow. Living in there is actually kind of impressive. Because it does definitely look scary, but the diagonal is always such a weak shape. It is really hard to kill someone with that. Diagonal into 2-point, elephantine. That's all the weaknesses you need there, huh? Probably would have gone for this one accidentally. But with that Atari, it just wouldn't work. That instead of trying to kill anything, you just live. And with that, okay, that's not dead, but it's also very under attack. Like you can see that he's trying to do things, but now this into this is a thing, or just this into that. Like the attacks are just not landing. Wait, what? Oh, he recognized that his opponent was alive, and that's putting him behind. So he completely abandoned his corner to try to attack something else. Like, yep, I'm screwed anyway. So he falsified this. Oh, now he's had to defend himself. Yeah, that moment when your attacks went nowhere. So you have to go back and fix your shapes. Ugh. Every fighter hates it. It's like, you got him, he's running. There might be something. Shit, he's alive. I can't do anything. My shapes suck. Do we have a plan B? Nope. All the plans involved murder. Ugh. Yeah, because black wasn't really attacking to profit. They were attacking to kill. And to be fair, maybe this was a game in which you should have been able to. Let's take a quick peek real quick. Quick. Get all. Who cares? And then YKP Sixels. He's on a bit of a losing streak. Look at the game. Hit this button. Insufficient scores. Crap. Is it tasks? Get all tasks. And then withdrawal stuff here. Do any of these give me a thing? That was just Fox coins, huh? I think those are just Fox coins. Do they not give out free AI things anymore? Do they not give out free AI things anymore? I clicked all my fine art stuff and I clicked all my tasks. How to go time? I wasn't really that interested in it, but I guess so. I guess so. Let's see if black was on the right track. Now this will take a hot second to actually go through because it's a higher caliber game. Yeah, don't murder with bad shape. White did go after the good shapes. It was the good shape lollipop or something. All right, let's see what their accuracy is like. YKPCX dipped into the 70s there for a minute. Oof, that's painful. His opponent's hovering in the 80s. It's looking like black maybe didn't have a chance. Oops, 70s. They're taking the lead. They're going back and forth. All right. He regained his 80s. Ooh, 69%. Is he going to keep it? Is he, oh, 70, 60s, 8.5. So close, so close. But yeah, it looks like for the most part, like he's a slight advantage. The game was pretty close during the fighting. And he did get his head above water briefly. Very briefly. But he's only 0.6 ahead and he wasn't confident about that. So he went to attack something else. And now he went, and that's all or nothing. Because now it's all or nothing. And what program is this? You see the AI in? That's Cat Train. That is a good old catty cat. Yeah, we loves. I like reviewing with Cat Train, but you have to be careful because it sometimes won't always show you the most important thing in your game for, us humies. Like occasionally one of the most game defining moves will be like a 0.6. But that determines like the entire strategy you were going for. And missing that kind of starts to collapse your game, which can affect, how you're thinking about your game and your confidence in your game. And then like a house of cards, it all just comes tumbling down from it. You gotta be very, very careful. Anyway, I think I'm going to eat. It's 5. I'm getting kind of hungry. So I will bid the YouTubers adieu and I will host someone on Twitch.